Hello, this is TT,
And this is Qwim.
and we are back with Deliver Us from Evil. We're just going to continue on with what we got now that we've got Michael in decent clothes.
Alright. Days pass with little progress since Keldrin captured the butterfly. Anxiety grips my heart. I need to calm down. I know we'll find a lead eventually. I hear a knock at the door, which startles me and pulls me from my worried thoughts. I agreed to meet Michael later, so it couldn't be him. Who is it? I call out and then open the door to see a postman dressed in well-tailored uniform.
I have a letter from Lord Von Gallen for Miss Kitty.
Yes, that's me. The postman smiles and hands me an envelope.
Here you are, madam.
Thank you. He bows before taking his leave as I clutch the letter to my chest giddily.
I feel that way when I get letters too.
My prayers were answered. Opening the letter, I am greeted by a short note penned in elegant script. To Fräulein and Michael. Keldrin, without a doubt. I'll keep this short. I found another lead that may assist you with your investigation. The moment I read those words, my breath hitches. My prayers were answered. Keldrin is assisting us, and maybe we will be one step closer to completing our mission. I bring the letter closer to my face and continue reading out loud. There have been sightings of your favorite bug in a nearby bar. I'm sure you know which one. A bar. A certain memory flashes into my mind.
Yeah, where we got roofied.
One in particular where Ace brought me to a bar and I ended up drunk. She was all smiling when she said that. That was certainly a time. But Keldrin is talking about the bar I went to with Ace, right? I wonder if Ace told him of the time we spent together. It doesn't matter. That bar is the location of a clue. I need to tell Michael about this.
I really feel like we're getting led along, you know?
Yeah. Well, we did see it last time we were there.
That's true.
Without wasting another second, I rushed to Michael's room either earlier than planned so I can tell him about the letter from Keldrin. What he's doing. I knocked softly before letting myself in. That's true. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I take a moment to glance around the room and take it in. Nothing has really changed since Michael took up his temporary residence here. Our rooms started out basically the same, but mine has been filled with little trinkets and decorations. I've really enjoyed the chance to decorate the space and make it my own.
Bet.
Michael,
Yes, Kitty?
how come you haven't decorated your room?
I have not felt the need.
Michael seems earnest, but at that moment seems to notice what I do. The place is devoid of anything personal, no different from when he first arrived here.
Is it really so bad?
He rubs at the back of his neck. Something about my assessment must make him a little self-conscious. I suppose it's quite you, or what I'm used to from you. I have never known Michael to care much about possessions or his surroundings, his focus on fulfillment being derived from carrying out his heavenly duties.
Mine too.
Picking things out is so fun, though, and the little things humans sell make such cute decorations. I think fondly of the little trinkets and possessions I have acquired here. Little pieces of art, flowers, and books all brighten my surroundings.
You know you can't take it with you, though. I have not considered it. Since our stay here is only temporary, it does not make sense to me when we will leave these possessions behind. Called it.
But it's nice in the meantime. I think it's good for the mind to be surrounded by things we like, things that make us happy.
He is quite the project. That is something I have both here and in heaven.
Does he mean me?
Oh, yeah.
I could feel a blush rising in my face and the idea of Michael thinking of me fondly. I I guess you're right. I just think it would be nice. Even if you don't get to keep everything, you might discover new things about yourself.
Is that so?
Michael's tone changes as he seems to open what I am saying. I think so. I keep finding new things to enjoy here, and then I get to be surrounded by the things that I like so much.
I will keep that in mind. Maybe if we go shopping again, something may appeal to me.
I hope so. Anyway, I have something to tell you. Michael blinks, startled by this new development. Today we were supposed to explore, looking for clues, but this will deviate from our plans.
What is it?
A letter from Keldrin. I offer the letter up to him and he takes it and reads it, his eyes slowly scanning along the intricate handwriting.
A bar.
Yes, the place where humans drink. I think I know which one he's talking about. It should open at 2 p.m.
By how the sky looks, it should be around this time then.
Luckily, humans invented this. I excitedly raise my arm, pushing my sleeve up my wrist to reveal the wristwatch beneath.
A timepiece?
A watch to take everywhere so we don't need to guess by the sun.
Very convenient.
We can head off now and maybe do some sightseeing on the way.
You mean looking for clues? But we are headed to the bar Keldrin suggested to investigate. We cannot lose sight of that, Kitty.
Of course. I just
Always
enjoy
the businessman.
I know, right? Super focused. I just enjoy spending time specifically with Michael, but I leave that part unspoken. I think it's nice to enjoy Earth while we can. Like you said, this isn't permanent. I'm torn on how I feel about that. Heaven is home, but I'm sad to think about leaving Earth and returning, where I won't get to spend so much time with Michael. Besides, aren't you quite curious about humans and their culture?
I'm gonna say no.
I think it's obvious that I'm the more curious and excitable of the two of us, but I'd like to think Michael has some lingering curiosity too. It can be so hard to get him to think about anything other than work.
I cannot deny I am curious, but we are on an investigation. Our job is to prevent any imbalance that may occur on Earth. We must complete the mission.
I undoubtedly understand the importance of that, of what we are doing. I also know how happy I've been opening my heart to the experiences of Earth and the people here. I can only hope Michael feels somewhat the same way too. Okay, we should get to the bar.
Hopefully Keldrin's clue will prove useful. We're gonna get Michael drunk.
How could you be so sure?
Watch.
We walked to the door side by side, talking about Michael's previous times on Earth along the way. Michael seemed to enjoy sharing his stories and was recounting one about a burning bush when he arrived at the bar.
Aha!
Well, here we are.
So he knew Moses. That's nice.
His smile fades completely, replaced by seriousness.
It's open, so let us not waste more time standing outside. Lead the way, Stead.
Michael strides to the door and holds it open, waiting for me to go in first. What a gentleman. I flash him a smile, a small smile,
Yes,
and
flash
responds.
him. That's nice.
Once I enter the bar, Michael follows me after me. Goodness. We sit down and take turns looking through the beverages.
That's right. Gonna get drunk.
What are you thinking of getting?
Whiskey. I am honestly not certain of what I would like to order. And moreover, some of the names are quite curious.
I lean a bit more toward him to snatch a glance at the drink he's pointing at. Ah. When I look down at the list of beverages, I see they're selling something special. It dances with wenches. What's the story behind that name, I wonder?
Me too.
I continue to look down the list of every different types of drinks, feeling somewhat spoiled for choice. Michael chooses lemon-flavored water, while I settle for dances with wenches.
Lemon water. Nice.
We don't have to wait long. That's a terrible sound. We don't have to wait long before our drinks arrive, having been expertly made by the person behind the bar. Cheers. I lift my glass and clink it with Michael's in the typical human tradition. At first, Michael does not seem to understand, but then he opts to imitate my action, catching on that it is a friendly action between people who drink together.
Aha! Cheers.
For a while, a comfortable silence settles between us as we sit back and enjoy our respective drinks before continuing our chat with Michael's stories of Earth.
I would not mind another glass of lemon water. Oh, you rebel.
Oh? Then let's have another glass, and then we can cheer again. Just as we are about to order another glass, I catch a certain flutter in my periphery. I could have sworn I saw a butterfly just now. I lean in toward Michael and whisper to him, "Did you see that?"
Yes, that was definitely the same butterfly Keldrin captured.
We have to chase after it. My voice gives away my urgency and I scan the room for the butterfly. I spot it among the patrons. That's... No way that butterfly is fluttering around Ace. Ace seems very calm, not minding the butterfly's presence as he talks to a beautiful woman. In fact, he seems so calm that it's unsettling.
Because he's Satan!
That
conniver probably has something up his sleeve. What that is, though, is completely unknown to us. I bet he has the thing up his sleeve for that girl.
The butterfly moves from Ace to the woman.
Oh, that's how he's going to root
Do you
her.
think she's involved?
No, I sense nothing out of the ordinary from her. But I cannot make out that conniver's aura.
You think...
This matter does not need to be discussed. We should pay and leave now.
But...
There's a time and a place, Kitty. It is simply not now or here.
You see that? He makes a good point.
Oh, yeah.
As good as this opportunity is, we would draw too much attention if we took action. And that frustrates me, the fact that we're so close yet so far from the answer. We say nothing more as we quietly pay the bill and head out.
Uh-huh, and as Ace checks us out.
Yeah, seriously, he looked right at us. I wonder if there was a possibility that it is just a coincidence.
Not a coincidence.
All, if the wishes represent human desire, Ace could be responsible for generating a lot of it.
I bet he has a lot of desire.
Part of me hesitates to jump to the conclusion Ace is a bad actor when he's been so accommodating with me.
That's because he wants you.
But what we just witnessed undoubtedly casts some suspicion on him.
L?
Michael? It takes me a few moments to realize that Michael is addressing me.
Ariel?
Yeah?
I've called you 5 times. What seems to be the matter? She's a lightweight. She's drunk again.
Michael's words may seem harsh, but I know well that worry underlies it. As I was saying in the bar, I think Ace might be involved.
I concur, Kitty. That seems like a natural conclusion, but it requires further investigation to confirm his precise role. We cannot confront him at present.
You're right. So, just thinking right now, Keldrin sent us that letter. How did he know that Ace was at the bar?
Because he's totally behind the whole thing. I'm telling you. Keldrin and Ace are totally demon spawn.
Well, Keldrin technically is.
No, Keldrin's angel spawn.
Yeah, okay. A fallen angel.
Yeah, but an angel.
It makes me sad to think that I had once enjoyed Ace's company, but have now come to be suspicious of him.
Makes me wonder what would have happened if we had chosen Ace over Michael. Might have to play again sometime.
That's true. I'm not sure what to do if I encounter him again.
Remain vigilant. I have no doubt you can handle yourself.
Michael's faith in me means a lot.
Me too. But now that I am on Earth, I cannot imagine I will be far from your side. We can remain cautious around the man, together, in the same room.
Okay, good. Hopefully we can learn more information about how he is involved.
I am sure we will.
We stop at our tracks as we have reached the end of the street, and I realize we have no particular destination in mind. Should we head back now?
There's still some time left in the day. Perhaps we could do that sightseeing that you mentioned.
Now that we have investigated the lead and furthered our investigation, Michael seems more open to indulging in my curiosities.
I do believe we should definitely tail Ace. With his clothes on. Leave the clothes on this time.
I led the way, taking us through some of the streets I have yet to explore. As the sun begins to set, we wander off the street and into the park at the heart of town. There isn't much activity around. As the day is coming to a close, groups of children were rounded up by their parents and taken back home. It's not long before we're some of the only people in the park, save for a couple laid out on a picnic blanket staring at the skies.
Aha, romantic.
Michael stops in his tracks, looking upon the lounging couple before tracking their sight up to the sky and the stars laid above.
Man, everything's getting laid.
I wonder what he's thinking.
What do you think? The couple or heaven?
Maybe he's missing heaven?
I bet he's missing heaven. He's probably thinking couple because he likes us, but he's more involved in heaven. I think it would be better to ask about heaven, because I don't know if the point of the game is to try and get into his pants or if we're just going to stay friends. Like, I'd ask about heaven if we were just going to stay friends.
Yeah. Are you thinking about heaven? Is that why he looks to the skies?
Somewhat.
Do you miss it? I have always wrapped up in my Earth adventures and not thought much about returning.
I think I miss some of my more regular duties.
My heart sinks a little upon hearing that, as Michael seems eager to return to his usual way of being.
But I am thankful for the opportunity to carry out Heaven's mission here with you. More importantly, I am thankful for the time we get to spend together. My way was shorter, but that works.
Michael turns to face me, expression sincere and thoughtful. I am too.
It is nice to have something alongside work that I find so fulfilling.
Michael briefly turns his attention back to the stars. We continue our walk around the green of the park. I think I'm going to really miss Earth when we return. I like the life that I have here, even though I, of course, enjoy heaven too.
Is that so?
Look at his face. He's like, huh?
What?
Continued time with Michael is a big part of the reason Earth has been so enjoyable. We never get much time to spend, just the two of us, without completing some task alongside it.
I suppose that is true.
Michael rests his hand on my upper arm, once more drawing my attention to him.
He made physical contact. We must make the most of it while we have it.
We do. I'm so happy Michael also feels that our time here is precious. Though maybe we can make more time for moments like this when we return. I'd really like that. I wonder what else may be different between us when we go back to heaven.
I have an idea. I am sure we can find time to enjoy each other's company. It seems we have both learned new things due to our trip here.
I beam at him, my heart feeling light. Yes, heaven needs TV.
That's what you learned. Okay.
I joke, turning the conversation lighthearted.
I am not so convinced. I'm with Michael.
He says, but laughs at my words anyway. We follow the trail that leads us back out of the park and head in the direction of our apartments.
Okay, you know what? This is a good place to stop right here. That's a nice little chunk. We've made a good moment with Michael. He touched us. That's huge. Physical contact is always a good thing. So we are making a dent in the stoic Michael. And we found out that Ace is a dirtball. So, that's cool. Porn star, dirtball, that's nice. So we're going to go ahead and end it here. Join us next time and we'll see what the flutter is. This is TT.
And this is Qwim.
We'll catch you later. Bye.